are co-owners of LIGHTFAIR International, and hence the membership base of each one of those and the extensive outreach of the professionals that represent the lighting industry and also the industry at large, that there's a crossover to many different vertical sectors as well. Our show is held annually. We are held on the East Coast. This year, for the first time, we will be held in Philadelphia, as I mentioned. Typically, it's held in New York at the Jacob Javits Convention Center, and then also in Las Vegas, here at the Las Vegas Convention Center. We attract more than 22,000 attendees, and as I mentioned, those are professionals. And on the slides following this, you'll be able to see the demographics of those individuals that are attending LIGHTFAIR. We have 475 companies that are represented at LIGHTFAIR, 475 plus, I should say. And many of those companies you all are aware of. We have companies like Philips Lighting, GE, Osram Sylvania, Ancilium, Echelon. Those are just to name a few. But of course, there's Meco Shade and Solar Tube, and many of those companies have such a tie-in again to the building intelligence. And when you talk about daylighting, when you talk about overall building intelligence and energy controls and energy efficiency, energy conservation, those companies are represented at LIGHTFAIR to speak about that because that is their area of expertise. LIGHTFAIR will be in its 22nd year. We've been doing this for 21 years. We have had a very successful track record. We've been recognized in the industry as one of the top 200 trade shows and conference programs. We just met with Trade Show Executive, which is a very well-known publication in the industry. It's Trade Show Executive magazine, and LIGHTFAIR has been consistently recognized as one of the top 200 trade shows, and our ranking each year has been better positioned year over year. We've been one of the few companies, one of the few trade shows that has shown growth consistently, very specifically in the last 3 years during the most difficult of economic times. A couple of things that you need to know is that we offer a very stellar conference program. Ellie McLeod, of course, is here and can speak to many of you or all of you at the end of the presentation here. But we are offering more than 75 classes, accredited courses in this year's program. With that, we'll have more than 100 speakers and very well-known speakers throughout the course of, or throughout the industry, I should say. And as I mentioned, one of the courses that we are going to offer, or will be offering, is the retrofit and upgrade.